Hello guys, welcome back to Orion's Packs Openings, and today we are doing another one of the Blockies Galaxy version 02 SOS. I am still desperately looking for the Grimlocks, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got one in here. He's teasing me on the front here, got Starscream on the side, some information on the bottom there if that's any good to anybody. Top's nice and shiny, 40th anniversary, and without further ado, let's get into the good bit. I am having fun with these. We'll open this bag first. We've got a Grimlock. Not the dinosaur Grimlock, but the Robo Mode Grimlock. So, if that's anything good to you on here. Grimlock is one of my favourites. I do like him. This should be sped up a little bit this time because I've just recently done one and it should be fresh in the mind. Or thereabouts at least. He says as he's looking at the piece there and questioning his sanity. Right, where's the head? It's that bit. That bit. And you've got the lovely blue eyes. Not to be mixed up with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is definitely a T-Rex. Hopefully you're all doing well. I quite enjoy these. I've got an actual Transformer room. I can show on video one day. I'd have to tidy it up a little bit because it isn't the most tidy at the moment. We've had builders in and I had to move a load of stuff into my toy room to make it so it was accessible for them. And unfortunately that meant that I had to move a lot of stuff around. So my room looked like a tip for a while. I'm hoping to get time to tidy that back up. Hopefully we can sort something out. Them. Where did I put his head? His head is there. Click that in, nice and clicky noise there. Got chest piece. Actually, I'm going to learn from my lessons. We had some clippity bits to go on. Oh yeah, got little T-Rex arms. Where was his shoulders? I should really sort these pieces out first, shouldn't I? Make life a lot easier. There's one shoulder there. Another shoulder there. Tell us in the comments who's your favourite Transformer. I said I love my Grimlock. I love my Soundwave. And all the cassettes, I absolutely like them. They were absolutely brilliant. Laserbeak will always hold a special place in my heart. Back plate there. Where's this front chest plate gone? Just over here. As we can see, Grimlock's quite colourful, so that's quite nice. What have I done wrong this time? Trying to force it. Come here, you. Guys, I didn't quite line up the arms correctly, so it wouldn't stick together. Every time I went to move bits, they would ping the chest off. We didn't want that, did we? So there's that bit. Same both sides. That's the back piece. Yeah, that's the front colourful piece. So yeah, let us know in the comments, what's your history with Transformers? Have you got lots? Did you stop collecting as a kid? Or did you carry on? I grew up in the 80s, we didn't have a lot of money, so we had to make do with what we could get hold of. So that was quite cool. We got some nice Transformers over the years. We've done our best with what we had. I can't fault my mum and dad for that. They definitely tried. As I got adult money, I started buying lots of adult Transformers that I couldn't afford when I was a kid. Went back and got a lot of the Trypticon and bits like that that I always wanted. He's another fantastic one. I can miss you, Trypticon. after looking at the instructions, I see that these bits with a little pointy up, he says, where is it gone? There it is. Click into this nice yellow bit here. He says, last one took a little while to click in as well. There we go, good click on those. Then we put the arms. Back to add the aesthetic that you can actually transform into the T-Rex. So that. Go on the back here. So again, that's quite cool. So it gives him quite a dominant sort of structure about himself there. That's his big old gun. If I remember correctly, I might jump the step. There we go. So we've got him clicked in now. We've got his dinosaur arms creeping over the back of him. And he's looking his semi-intimidating self now. So I believe these look like shoulder pads for Grimlock here. So we click one of these on. I assume. There we go. We got one shoulder pad there. And swing that one round. Oh, I just added a leg. Yeah, he's been working out on one side bigger than the other by the looks of it. Right, there we go. He's now not skipped leg day, he's skipped arm day. So there we go, we got the two big biceps and shoulders there. I wouldn't want to mess with him with those short shoulders, would you? See, as this one's going a lot smoother, there'll be a lot less editing for Maddie. What'll make her happy, because I think I drive her mad. Because I don't do things the way I'm meant to do them, and then she gets ratty with me. It's a man thing. We do as we see fit, not as we're told. But that's why our wives love us or girlfriends love us, because we keep them on their toes. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. My wife would probably tell you completely different. If she bothers watching this video, or she just edits it the way she sees fit. So as you can see, we're getting there quite nicely with this one now. This one's taken me a lot less time than the previous one, because I've got it pretty much memorised how I was doing things. What makes life so much easier. Have a little bit of fun with yours when you get one, if you get one I should say. Because I quite like these kits, and considering they're quite cheap in the grand scheme of things, I am quite happy to go get some more. Yeah, that looks quite nice. And I got given one of these by the wife as a present when she went up to London and found a Transformer store. Then I was kicking around my local town and we stumbled across them in my local game. So I was like, well, as I've done one, it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit more. I enjoyed doing the last one. Uh-oh. Okay. There it is. Thankfully it didn't go into the void. Usually when you launch a piece, like a small little piece, it disappears into the void and never to be seen again. What would have been frustrating. Right, so that's going that way and that way. So, plug you in. I have to spin you around, do I? I haven't put that in together properly, have I? No. Try it that way. There we go. Now I'll spin you back round. There we go, see? That's why you should pay attention to the instructions. Right, as you can see, Grimlock is getting very close to where we need him to be now. I'm not as quick as Will Jackers building our Grimlock as he was the Dinobots back in the day. That's if you watch the original ones, not the newer ones. They all have different origin stories now. What's fine, because each generation needs to have something a little bit different, don't they? Otherwise it'd be boring just repeating the same stories over and over again. Come on, you. For a bit of information, I've removed the backpack for the minute. Just give me a little bit of room to fiddle around with these bits. It does make my life a little bit easier. You don't have to do that, but it's up to you. I mean, it does just plug in nice and easy, but it just made my life a lot easier to sort him out, because otherwise I felt like I was going to ping or break something. We don't want to do that. So again, these fiddly little things are designed to try my patience. We managed to get it done before, so we can get it done again. Come on, you. There we go. A little bit better than the last one. Then I've got to check which way it bends. Make sure he can bend his arm the right way. There's that one. And I shouldn't have many pieces left. There we go, click, click. Right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're going to give him his fists, because I don't see the point of having hands on there too often, this sort of thing. Grimlock was never one to be like, whoa, 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 let's not fight. He was always, let's go. So, he does have a big gun. And we put the backpack back on. Sorry, come here, you. Once you've got the backpack on, you adjust the claws to where you like it. And bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves a fantastic looking Grimlock. Not the Grimlock that I was hoping for, but he is a fantastic Grimlock. I do want the dinosaur one, so I might look online, see if I can find somebody selling it, just so I don't have to keep buying boxes and risk getting doubles. If you wish, you can put the Autobot, or if you're Shattered Glass, it's up to you. Decepticon logo, whichever one you want to do. But I'm overly happy with this one. And I managed to do it all on film, so that's a nice bonus for me, because usually I have to stop and cut and try to figure out where I've gone wrong, but you guys got to see the whole journey with me this time. So please like, comment and subscribe. This has been Orion's Packs Openings. I've enjoyed doing this. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching, and please like, comment and subscribe so I don't have to get Grimlock to blast you. Thank you and good night.